Alright, it's Raging Brachydious time. Is everyone ready for this? Because I sure am not. I've only fought against Raging Brachydious, like I've hunted it only like 2 or 3 times. Because you don't need to hunt it to get the gear, like just farm it to get the gear. You can actually melt the gear after you hunt it once. So, yeah. Raging Brachydious, I have, like, this is a kinda like a zero experience again to fighting against this. I remember some of the attacks, but it's not... I might be getting pretty damn fucked by this. We'll see if it actually goes bad or very bad. Especially since it's in the Guiding Lands. This fucker does like insane amounts of damage and it will just destroy you. Not to mention, like, there's a gimmick in the end as well. So anyway, and my rage for all. Is that Metallica? And Justice for all. Slay a Raging Brachydious. Notice slay. You can. It's not a hunt. You can't capture it. But you can trap it still. You can use traps before it goes into the final phase, so to speak. After that you can't. The traps are disabled. So I can't remember that much. I remember that I think its slime drops around into the ground or something like that also, which when you hit it, which will make it even more bullshit because you can't just keep on attacking it. And it one-taps you basically in situation if you're Blast Scourged or Blast Blight or whatever it is. But anyway, a Raging Brachydious has been spotted in the Guiding Lands. Not many hunters have faced one and come back in one piece. Think you can join their ranks? Probably not. So, it's a volcanic area monster. This is the only place where you can actually fight against it. This is the only one. So, I have my basic gear. The Rajang for Mind's Eye, so attacks won't ding. It doesn't really matter against Raging Brachydious. Then just cheesy healing recovery from Black Veil Valhasak super recovery set bonus. And then Sara Isvalda creeps to actually just add some utility. It's weak against ice, so I have Frostfang Pariot weapon, which is actually pretty strong against it. But it doesn't really help. So let's do with a Gourmet Voucher. Let's see if there's anything like wait, Carver? I think I might want to get that Carver actually. I mean, Moxie would be the like a decent choice. You can also get a safeguard which will actually give you an insurance, so you, even if you fade, it doesn't like decrease anything. Moxie would be decent, but I don't know if I actually want to get Moxie. That feels kinda like a... I kinda want this Carver just to have a chance to actually carve it. It decreases the chance of actually carving it more than once, more than 3 times or 4 times, whatever it is. Anyway, here goes nothing. The problem with Raging Brachydious is the same with Brachydious. The attacks are so fucked up. Oh yeah, and I got dash juices just to have an extra dashing effect. But I think I hear it already. Oh shit, it's over there. So it's double the size of normal Brachydious. And as such, its hitboxes are fucking insane. Yeah, it drops the slime and just look at it. Maybe even actually 3 times the size. Yes, for whatever reason, that actually hit it in the... See, what the fuck are those hitboxes? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I negated some damage because I wanted the blast resistance. See, what the fuck are those hitboxes? Did you see that? What even hit me? This is so fucking stupid. I feel like and what hit me there? Oh yeah, it does that tail slam attack actually. Okay. Yes, I wanted that. Okay, so now it will actually... Like if you attack it in certain parts, it will be doing a... Oh yeah, it had that one. Like now the slime will fall into the ground. Does the fist uppercuts. Wait, did it stagger? It didn't stagger, right? Jump. Unfortunately, it jumped right on the spot where I can't do anything. Yes, yes. Jesus fucking Christ, I got stuck in it. Well, I just barely made it out. See the damage? What the fuck is that damage? Like, honestly. It is quite literally insanity. So time to do this. Yeah. And you can't like keep on attacking because that's what happens. I really hate that the fucking game is so random with how it like aims. See, the fucking tail attacks. I can't get past over how fucking bad this fight is. Like, the whole... I'm pretty sure my cat was... No. Actually concentrate on this. Oh no! Oh, it... Yeah, What even hit me there? At least that's out of the way now. Brrr. Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, now I'm starting to remember, like, the head... One of the strong attacks is that it, like, charges up into the ground 3 times and then it does... The third time it, like, slides into the side. Or something. Just trying to gather up all these. Wait. What the hell? Oh, it went over there already. I think you can actually mount it. Oh, it staggers from that? I didn't even know that. So I'm going to try and get the environmental effect on it. God damn it. There's like no openings. No. And if there's an opening, its base gets blocked. bad spot. Yeah, it does it like that. I need to remember. I'm gonna try and get it to... Like, what the fuck? Good thing the cat is covering me. Okay. Where's my trap? Need to get my jazz juice up. Well, I got the mount at least. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Okay, so it's heading into the last phase now. This is where situations become very, very scary. I don't have my health booster. So I guess we'll see what happens. Temporal mantle is up. Once you go in, it's the last phase. And you'll see what happens. The world explodes, basically. Like, this would be cool if the... fight wouldn't be ass, generally. So you want to have like a... You don't want to stand on these because... They drain your health and they detonate. Perfect. See my health draining? How much this fucking drains the health. It quite literally destroys your health. So use the health jerky. It's flaming! Oh no! I wasn't expecting it to do that. Well, it was basically one hit away. Oh shit, I didn't want to actually skip that. I wanted to see the death, cinematic death effect. But yeah, I almost died twice. I'm actually kinda surprised I did that. Oh shit, Immortal Reactor, that's the rarest one. Oh, yeah. Very stressful. But at least it's done. So you can't escape from here. You can't use Farcasters to get out of here. You are trapped in here. You can get in here by jumping from there. Even after that, if you need to, like... that would be kind of bad if you'd be... permanently you couldn't finish the quest. But that took everything I had. I needed to use the traps, I needed to use dash choices. Yeah. But there it is. It is done. And I even got the rarest item from it, which is kinda interesting. Nothing special in there. Raging Brachydious shard! Pendant. Ooh. Well, that's done. So, does she have anything new to say? And my race for all and the Fury remains complete. Report back to the tracker.
Hey.
I just heard that you finished the investigations on Raging Brachydios and Furious Raja. The other bunch and I've wrapped up our research work too. Job well done on all counts, I guess. That calls for a nice long relaxing dip in the hot springs. Work like a popo, rest like a pookie. Right. Anyway, here's a little something for all your help. Take it. Lone Star Amulet. Not sure what that does.
Hello.
I think I've been searching for him on some level ever since I signed up with the commission and shipped out here. Now I'm even thinking I might run into him soon. I wonder what changed. Somewhere along the way on this last mission, I just naturally started thinking that way. Searching for that one person who was not return to title, was her like a mentor. Wouldn't you think that he'd be already dead? I don't know. Anyway, let's go see the gear. Let's start with the weapon this time, because Raging Brachydious weapon is overall one of the best weapons in the game for, I think, every tree. Not excluding like a specific against certain enemies, but overall this is generally what you want to use in like almost most of the hunts, you can use it. It has insane attack, it has good sharpness, that's actually pretty damn good because the white is good. It has blast. Not a huge blast, but like insanely huge blast, but especially with dual blades, that's really strong. It has those slots. This is by far the most optimal weapon to use, excluding specific weapons against specific enemies. Not to mention that there's like 2 more weapons that are better than this in the end game. But I'm not probably ever going to be, like, I'm not going to be doing those hunts anyway, since they're solo, they're kinda difficult. And then you have well, okay, I'll just say, like, Kulvetarot weapons are elementally the best choices you can get. They're like best weapons because of their elemental capabilities and because of custom modifications and because of upgrading them. They're the best elemental weapons you can have. These are best overall just damage weapons if you want to deal DPS with the blast or can deal DPS with the blast and you like can't build anything else. Alatreon weapon is the best weapon against dragon weakness enemies, which is actually like pretty many. And Fatalist weapon is just overall the most damaging weapon, which will deal, even though it's dragon, if you just get the upgrades, it has such a high attack or DPS that it's just better in most cases. Like overall the best weapon in the game. Although you can argue that many of the weapons, specific weapons work against specific enemies better. But Alatreon weapon is strong against Ruiner Nergigante, for example, who's really weak against Dragon, and so on. But these are like overall the best weapons to use if you don't know what to use. Let's just say that. Actually, there's something... Oh. Yeah. And the armor. Well, Raging Brachydious armor is basically the best armor excluding the endgame armor. Or like the other special assignment armors. This is just overall the best armor that you can actually get. Weakness exploit guard or weakness exploit. Agitator and blast attack or just agitator with lots of slots. Agitator artillery or just agitator with very good slots. Agitator artillery or agitator with just good slots. And weakness exploit and speed sharpening or just weakness exploit 2 and lots of slots. And the skills that it gives is agitator skill maximum level and artillery skill maximum level. Artillery is good with well, let's see. So artillery gives you strengthens explosive attacks like gun-launch shells, Wyvern's fire, charge blade file attacks and sticky ammo. This is basically extremely strong since it increases the power of them attacks by 50% and reduces... Well, the reducing of the Wyvern's fire cooldown is kind of meh, but the attack power increase is like insane with weapons, with those weapons. But you don't need to use this either, you don't really need this. The agitator is the strongest, one of the strongest skills that you can get, especially if you... Even the plus level 5 is insane. While active grants attack plus 20 and increases affinity by 10%. It increases attack power and affinity when large monsters become enraged. So basically you just knock them into the wall, then they get enraged, then you get like insane buffs. So yeah, this is basically the meta armor or the best armor that you can get. So there's a reason why Raging Brachydious is so fucking difficult and a hard hunt. Because this, well, this is hard. This is a good fucking gear that you can get. So, yeah. The only other, like there are certain specialists armor that kinda like are better choices than with certain weapons and certain sets than Brachydium gear. For example, like for dual blades you can use Namielle, Arch-Tempered Namielle armor mixed with normal Namielle armor and get like a insane elemental damage which has its uses. The other ones would be Alatreon and the better ones would be Alatreon and the best, arguably the best one is Fatalist armor, of course. There's an argument for Safichiva, or like, well, not an argument, but certain weapon types, mainly ranged weapons, are better with Safichiva gear I can't show you, but it basically makes it so that you lose health with each attack, but if you attack enough, you get it back, and your attack increases, elemental increases, everything basically increases. You get like an insane attack boost. And ranged weapons, since they're never in the, or shouldn't be in the range, they can just spam it out and get the health back and just destroy everything basically. It's the better choice for specialist weapon which can do that. Like you can use it with some of the melee weapons that have a fast hit rate, but it's kind of dangerous, like really dangerous. But anyway, this is like the meta armor. This is, if you don't know what to use in the end game, just use this. If you don't have Alatreon or Fatalis armor, and even with, it's comparable to with Fatalis armor basically. So this is the end game armor that you will be using in most cases. But anyway, that was Raging Brachydios, and it took everything from me. I had to use all of my stuff to actually survive. And even then I almost died. It was so close to me dying to the explosion because I wasn't expecting it to do it in that situation and detonating the slime in the last part. But I got it done. It is now completed. There are a couple of special assignments still left that if I have time, I might try them. But that's only if I have time. Until like the Monster Hunter Wilds is released. I need to like get these up a week or two before it releases on YouTube over here where you're watching them. So I might try those special assignments to see if I can actually make it through. Then I'd be doing a lot of them, so it would be fine. Like the next one would be Savichiva Investigation, and then there would be Alatreon, and then there would be Fatalis. But I will see what happens. Anyway, that was Raging Brachydios and Furious Rajang. Both are done now. Oh yeah, before I conclude, let's go see Achy Breaky Heart. Now you can actually just do the farm of this mission. And that's the only place where you can actually see and hunt Raging Brachydios. So there's no event quests for that either, as far as I know. Anyway, let's see what happens next.